And I was just bored, so killing some time running around. And I found something I was very surprised about. Unfortunately, my mount that I'm playing around with is not it. This is just something I was doing just for the heck of it. I wanted to see just how fast I could get a beaver up to, which is, yeah, insanely fast. But I can't get off. Okay. And I lost them somewhere, I think. Dead snake, check. Dagnabbit, but the reptiles I can't remember the name of, with the sails on their backs. I haven't seen actually one of them before today, so I was just like, hey, there's one! And now gone. Okay. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just wanting to test out how fast I can get a beaver. So I'm not planning on keeping this. This guy dies basically by the end of this test. So I'm just going to take him up to a high point and jump him off. Yes, you've seen this before with other creatures. I'm just doing it because I want to, and it's a beaver. I want to see a flying beaver. Say when pigs fly, I say when beavers fly. But still, I thought it'd be fun at least. It's just getting up there. I know trees don't necessarily will slow me down just because, but let's see. Can a beaver jump? No, beaver cannot jump. Fly, my precious. Fly! And it died. Told you. Anything worth keeping, there are mushrooms. And I don't care about anything else. So, time to get back to... Nah, I'm not going to cheat. I'm just going to run. Run all the way. But anyways, I just thought I'd take a break and show you that before I get back to the build. It's coming along nicely. I do have the walls up. I'm preparing to put up the roof on top of the house. On top of the castle, though I'm having to plan that out. So I'll cut right back to it, and when we get back, we should be at the castle getting ready to start putting the roof on. Here we are back at the castle. As you can see, I've done a few modifications. I believe last time I left off, I didn't have that support pillar there, nor did I have that upper floor section. And just when I was looking at it, yeah, I didn't need the support pillar for the floors up there. It looks better in my opinion. I'm not one for symmetrical design. I like asymmetrical, especially with my architecture. So it being slightly different from the rest, especially if you look at it from the top, it's an interesting design to say the least. But my challenge now is going to be putting the roof on. I can only think I can put the circular or half circle section here to finish this off. There aren't any circular tower roofs or half circles. They're either full or they're not. So there's that. Just to let you know, this is extremely expensive build. I stopped and just thought about it. I'm not sure about exact numbers, but I know it involves tens of thousands of stone, thousands upon thousands of thread, wood, and the other stuff too, so I'm sorry. Give me one sec. Sorry, a little bit of acid reflux. And thatch. I mean, it's like these floors require a lot of wood and fiber, which I'm fine with. In fact, I'm thinking about keeping it hardwood just since I enjoy the look. And I know there's covers involved with this add-on, but I may use it, I may not. Just while I'm thinking about it, might as as well close this door. My biggest problem with Ark is actually a minor one. It's just that I would love being able to dig out this area right here so I don't have grass growing through my floor. Unfortunately, that's just not something that's involved with this game. I know on the 7 Days to Die, which I also play, the base I just built, I dug out around the foundation some to put in my tower defenses, so to speak, and worked just fine, but I think it uses more resources to do it that way than just having a static landscape that you can't change like this. So you can change the structures for the most part on the landscape, but not the landscape itself. At least that's my hypothesis. Now, once I get the roof on this thing, I'm going to start building my crafting stations. And I'm probably going to build a Stargate. I want a Stargate right at the end of this bridge, which with the sun glare is hard to see. But yeah, it should be about right here. That way I have plenty of room to land my flyers here. If I need to, I have this massive door I can fly them in. It'll be great, at least in my opinion. About this mod, I do need to point out that the hatch for the half circle up there doesn't really have anything that works for it. Ladders can't connect to it, and the mod doesn't have any ladders that connects to it. So I had to do a workaround using this circular staircase, and while it does work, it doesn't work well. You have to crouch to actually get through the hatch up there. But besides that, this is good. So anyways, I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to work. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how to do the montage videos yet. That's something I'm still learning. So when we get to it, we'll get to it. Well, guys, I managed to finish the castle, and oh my lord, it took a lot of work. Still not perfect. I'll probably play around a little bit more. That's the one problem with doing asymmetrical. If you went with symmetrical, say you had the turrets, well, no turrets on it or whatever, you just had a straight box style, it probably would end up looking better, especially the roof section. There might have been something else I could have done. My biggest problem I think of is I could have chosen a flatter section, probably this right here maybe. But that's the big thing, is finding a decently flat section. I got as best I could with this, so I did what I could. I keep jumping off the bird. Okay, anyways. But yes, there's the build. I'm going to start now going with crafting, making all the crafting stations, should I say. And all of that's going to happen in here. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that Big Bird was close enough to the crafting feeding trough when he was standing over here apparently. So I am planning on putting a feeding trough up here for all the flowers, so that will hopefully make sure that they have plenty of food whenever I'm not using them. And with them being right here, I can always just dial out and go where I need to go. Anyways, this looks like it's going to be a fairly decent place. I haven't seen any major predators. If things look a little bit different, I did adjust my settings. I'm using a GTX 970 and using the settings they recommended they recommended high instead of epic, which is what I had it set on. Anyways, I thought I'd just get this done, show you what I did, and hopefully next time we'll have another build. Thank you. I hope you have a nice day, and this is your friendly neighborhood Dragon of Chaos signing off.